After lockdown, people living with disabilities and the elderly may be dealing with their symptoms worsening or even a loss of control in their lives.
Yeah, but one Aussie company is on a mission to reduce the isolation of lockdowns. To tell us more is co-founder of Like Family, Matt, along with Valentina and Laura. Good morning, guys. Thanks for joining us. This is a superb idea. Matt, what is Like Family and how did it all start?
Yeah, so I'm an only child, and in 2012, at the age of 26, I became the primary carer for both my parents after my dad was battling with lung cancer. My mom suffered from a severe brain virus called encephalitis, which left her with a severe mental disability. And my biggest problem at the time, while I was working full time, was just finding someone who would take them out of the house to do fun activities. And it was an extremely stressful moment in our lives until one of our friends, who was a school teacher, she was actually struggling to find work at the time, but she was really passionate about wanting to help my parents. And she didn't have any qualifications in disability, but we didn't need her to do qualified work. We just wanted her to hang out with my parents. And they had a blast. And we saw my parents' well-being and mental health increase dramatically. They would go out to the beach together. She would play musical instruments with my parents and do fun things. And so we then realized that we're actually not the only ones with this problem. There are actually over 4 million Australians that are socially isolated because of mental health or disability or age. And so we created Like Family as an NDIS provider to match vetted and reliable people like Val with people who want help accessing the community and doing activities that will help them achieve their goals towards independence. And so we've also created a mobile app and a website that helps connect and match people based on how well they get along with each other.
This is such a brilliant idea, and I'm sure it's obvious, it's clear, I mean, there have been studies on it, that loneliness has been exacerbated by lockdowns and by the pandemic. Val, tell us about your role as a social carer.
So as a social carer, I get to do lots of awesome things. I mostly provide care and companionship for people who might be elderly or living with disabilities, and this ranges from having dinner with my 97-year-old member to going out watching movies with people like Laura and having a really good time, just spending time doing everyday activities with everyday people.
Oh, great. So tell us a little bit about your relationship now. I mean, we know how you and Laura met, but the kind of things that you do and what impact do you think it has?
Well, Laura, we love doing those kind of things, just like we love seeing movies, don't we?
Yeah.
Like, what kind of movies do we see?
Cruella.
Cruella is one of our favourite movies that we went and saw. It was awesome. And we've also done things like gone putt-putt golfing together with Laura and some of her friends. And we've also been really lucky to see what musical?
Frozen.
Yeah, we loved Frozen. And we went into the city, stayed in the city, just the two of us, as well as Laura's brother John and their social workers. So we've had lots of fun doing those kinds of things and building a really meaningful connection.
What do you think Mum's doing now?
Mum's watching over there and filming.
Give her a wave.
Give her a wave, Laura.
You can say hello.
Let's say hi to Mum. Give a wave to Mum. Hello.
Yeah, there we go. What a beautiful friendship you two have as well. Matt, what are some of the other activities that some users of this service can actually do?
Yeah, it's really touching to see relationships like this, and our goal is to ultimately build long-lasting relationships so that people can continue doing activities that will help them increase and maintain their independence. And so, for example, if we have someone with social anxiety who wants to go to a big event like Comic-Con, we're going to do multiple small steps and activities together in order to achieve that big goal. Obviously, now with lockdowns, that's a lot more challenging. So we've actually created virtual one-on-one and group activities where people can stay connected through art classes, cooking classes, exercise, or even just a games night for people to play games and with like-minded individuals. And, you know, we can't encourage enough people to stay engaged in the community because social isolation is so closely linked to mental health symptoms.
Yeah, likefamily.com.au is the place to go if you want to sign up. Thank you so much, all of you, for joining us this morning. Good to see those smiles. Bye.
Bye, guys. We need more kindness, don't we? That's great.
Yeah, it's a great service.
Good on them.
Bye.